Shalom, and welcome to our final few weeks of Hebrew. I am going to go through the vocabulary for chapters 22 and 23, even though only chapter 22 is due this week and then chapter 23 next week. I thought I would go ahead and get both the vocabularies out of the way. This is the last of the vocabulary. Now, again, for this week, you're only going to be responsible for chapter 22 and then the following week, chapter 23, but I wanted you to go ahead and have both chapters now. So starting in chapter 22, arar, to curse, bosh, to be ashamed, gadol, to grow up, to become great, to become strong, to be wealthy or important, hashav, to think, consider, devise, plan, value, esteem, or reckon, yatov, to be well with, to go well with, to be pleasing, lachav, to take, capture, catch, seize, nagash, to draw near, to come near, to approach, kavatz, to collect, gather, or assemble. I know that most of you have heard the word kibbutz, and a kibbutz is a community, a Jewish community located in Israel, and this is where that word comes from, kavatz, and it's just been kind of reworked a little bit to be kibbutz, but it comes from this word kavatz, which means to collect together, to assemble. Kavar, to bury. Shakan, to settle, abide, reside, dwell, or inhabit. This is also where we get the word Shekinah, which means the dwelling place, or the place where God dwells, and also the Shekinah glory, the dwelling place of his glory. Shekinah kavod would be Shekinah glory. So Shekan, to settle, abide, reside, dwell, or inhabit. Shafak, to pour out, to spill, to shed blood. Choma, wall. Chok, statute, appointed time, portion. Kevis, lamb or sheep. And now for chapter 23. Or, light, daylight, sunshine. Bakor, firstborn. Chema, Chema, wrath, heat or poison. Hatsi, half or middle. Choach, strength or power. Nahosheth, copper or bronze. Nasi, chief, leader or prince. Erev, evening or sunset. Etzem, bone or skeleton. Pri, fruit or offspring. Kahal, assembly, community or crowd. The book of Ecclesiastes, the Hebrew title is Kaholeth, and it literally translates one who gathers or collects in order to preach to them, and that's where this word kahal comes from. We would use ecclesia or church. It's the assembling of the community, and it's kahal. Rechev, chariot, chariots, chariot riders, upper millstone. Lashon, tongue or language, and toveva, abomination, abhorrence, offensive thing. So that's your vocabulary for chapters 22 and 23. Remember, this week you're only responsible for chapter 22 and, of course, the preceding chapters. But then next week it'll be chapters 23 backward, 3 through 23. So that's it for vocabulary. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit with some grammatical lessons.